I have a great speaker, I have great speakers today. I am totally thrilled. First, you're going to meet Maya Rasic. Maya is a licensed psychotherapist and a life coach, and she is all about relationships. I'm so thrilled to finally rope her in. I got an interview with her a while back on my interview series. It went through the roof. It was amazing. I'm so glad to have her. She works with the body, breathing techniques, movement work to undo all the blocks that we hold in our body and get rid of all the negative patterns and the stuck thoughts. She's going to put it all together for us. So, Maya.
Thank you, Rory.
Hi.
Are you guys happy? I should say, are you ladies happy with the results that you're getting in your life? So, okay, we got a no over here. Not totally, okay. You probably wouldn't be here if you were absolutely happy with those results. Are you happy with the dating that you're doing? Are you happy with the men that you're attracting into your life? Okay, not totally. So by a show of hands, how many people in here are actually currently in a relationship? So to those ladies who are, the next question is, are you happy in the relationship that you're in? Okay, I'm seeing some heads shaking no. Okay, this is good. I went to New Mexico to see some friends get married. We did a ceremonial sweat lodge. And during this sweat lodge, the medicine woman during a third round, I don't know if, have anyone in here done a sweat lodge? When God created man, he decided, or she decided, I am going to give them a gift that they deserve. But I don't think they're quite ready for it. So I want to hide the gift. Where am I going to hide the gift? Some whale comes up from the bottom of the ocean, a giant whale, and says, I know, I will take it and hide it down into the depths of the ocean where they'll never find it. God says, no. Pretty soon man is going to be deep diving. That's not going to work. They'll find it. So just at that moment, a bald eagle comes swooping down and says, I know, I will take it all the way to the moon, I'll fly it, and they'll never be able to find it there. God says, man will have aircraft, space shuttle, that's not going to work. So just at that moment, a little beaver comes scuttling up and says, I know just where to hide the gift, where they will never think to find it. So all three of them turn around and say, where is this place? Right here. Right at the center of the chest, right at the heart. What I want to focus on in the angle I'm taking today is about this gift inside each and every one of us. And this gift is something a lot of us tend to ignore, or we think that gift is out there somewhere. We think it's in a man. We think it's in a relationship. So a lot of the fulfillment that we're looking for, we're looking outside of ourselves, and we're looking to a man to fulfill a lot of those needs that we have not yet learned to fulfill within ourselves. We're going to learn how to create a profile today for online dating. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to do online dating. This is one way, but you're going to be able to take this profile that we will write today. You'll have the skills on how to really write an awesome profile that's going to get you what you want. Reevaluate. What is it that we want? I know Rory already talked about like core values, which is a big piece. But it's taking all those things and how to really creatively put it in a package. We're going to think of this in terms of your marketing campaign. This is your time to advertise and market to get what you want, to get your ideal mate, to get someone who's really right for you. How many people have a profile or have done that before? Okay, so a few of you have. And how's that working for you? You're marketing something. You want to hone in on the benefits, right? You want to focus on all. The main thing you want to do is fall in love with your product, and you're the product. What is it that you absolutely love about yourself? What's dynamic about you? Where's your passion? I don't know if any of you have ever been in sales, but when you're selling a product, if you don't really love that product, it's pretty hard to sell. Because how are you going to sell something to someone else that you don't even believe is really quality? You know, we know how to date and we know how to be courted as women, right? We've learned that skill very well. But how about courting the self? Different concept. When you're feeling good and you feel dynamic inside, there's not a man that's not going to notice as you walk by because you're radiating, you're vibrating at a certain level. You're like a magnet. Think of yourself as the product. This is your marketing campaign and you get to design it any way that you like. We're trying to capture the essence of who you are. Everyone's beautiful inside. Everyone has a radiance, has vitality. Cultivating that, learning how to really give yourself those things that you think you're going to get from a man. That way, when you meet that special man or those many special men, you're not waiting and relying on him to make you feel good. You already feel good. So now it's coming as you choose a man. Now it's coming from a place of choosing and desiring as opposed to needing. Feel that difference? If I asked your friends, tell me about, what's your first name?
Phyllis.
Phyllis. Tell me about Phyllis. What is Phyllis like? Right? Your friends are going to give me the essence of who you are.
Yes.
In a couple of sentences. Yes, she's, really knowing who you are. You got to know your product. You have to love your product, but you've got to know your product in order to sell it. And watch the negative self-talk. This is really important. What I mean by that is we all have areas that we know could be improved, that are not our favorite aspects of ourselves. So know what those are. Write them down. That way when you're writing your profile, we don't want to stress the negatives when we're trying to sell a product, but what we do want to do, put together a strategy. What are you going to do to handle those certain aspects? Maybe you don't have great communication skills. And the reason you're going to do this before you write your profile is so that you can kind of know those are handled. So what are you going to do? Maybe see a life coach or a business coach. You want to maybe go to a therapist and work on some of the deeper emotional issues. Write them down, create the plan so that you can then put that aside, rest your mind. That's handled. Know that you're working on it now. So when you go to write your profile and you go to put your market on the market, you will stress the positives. People want to know, what are the benefits of what I'm buying right now?